Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today's review is a bit weird. It's caused me a bit of a deja vu sort of moment in my brain. Not long ago, about 5 weeks ago, I reviewed a Blaze product. That was going to be the Blaze RDA from Vapes and Thunderhead Creations. Here we are, 5 weeks later, doing another Blaze product. This will be, of course, a RDA. This will be the Blaze Solo RDA. Again, designed by Vapes, made in collaboration with Thunderhead Creations. So yeah, as it says, Blaze Solo, meaning single coil. What we're going to do first, hit the intro, and I'll see you down at the table. Okay, you got a little box for the Blaze Solo RDA. Mine's already empty, taking it all out. On the outside of the box, it does say Thunderhead Creations and Vapes. It says here, designed in USA. I will make that more English. That should probably say designed in the USA. Down here, Blaze Solo, the little viewer window there. Like I said, my box is already empty. Inside here, we get quite a few things. We'll get a little card for Thunderhead Creations, just telling you the brands that they produce, like the Blaze, the Tauren and the Artemis. On the back, there is going to be some QR codes, so I can't show you that. One little bag of some coils and some cotton. On here it does tell you what the coils are. They will be a 3-core fused Clapton coil, 26 gauge, Ni80. As always, my reviews use my own coils. 2 Allen keys, different sizes. One's for your post screws, one's for your 510 and squat pin. Gonna get another bag here with all your usual warranty card and all your spare O-rings, etc. Gonna have 8 sort of grub screws here. 4 will be Allen and 4 will be flathead. So you want to change it over to flathead, you can do. Pre-installed will be the Allen grub screws. Also in here will be a squat pin. And then of course the Blaze Solo RDA itself. It says Blaze here and engraving. That will be the only marking. Just one simple engraving for Blaze. I do like that one. On the base, a few details there. It does say Thunderhead Creations, CE mark, don't dispose in a bin, Vapes and your serial number. This RDA will be a 24mm RDA. Height-wise, not counting the 510 threads from the base to the top of the drip tip, it's just under 30mm. So it's a nice short RDA, I must say. On the top, got usual Thunderhead Creations 810 drip tip. Pop it off, like so. Inside there, nice O-ring there to keep it in place. You can use any 810, but this one's quite nice, I must say. It's got a little accent sort of grooves on the outside, like always, from Thunderhead Creations. Pop that inside there. The airflow, there'll be 2 Cyclops, one this side and one this side. Let me put on the device and show you because I can't turn it by itself. So yeah, the airflow there, as you can see. Spin it all the way open, it does stop. All the way closed, it does stop. That'll be on both sides. Gonna take this off and look at the inside. The inside of the chamber there. It is gonna be slightly domed, but not too much. This is gonna be a one-piece top piece. You can't take off this section. It's gonna be just one piece, so don't try and take it off. But yeah, as you can see there, got little grooves there for your stop. So when you turn the airflow open and close, it does stop. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the build deck. On the outside here will be 2 O-rings to hold the top cap in place. These O-rings are nice and tight, I must say. Your post screws are here, 2 this side and 2 this side. The airflow, as you can see, comes in at an angle downwards on both sides. I'm not sure you can see my camera, but you can see straight away the honeycomb airflow just there. But this airflow does go through at an angle downwards. A bit of the airflow will come out the side here for these honeycombs, but the majority of airflow, because the way it's been angled downwards, will come down here and come up under the coil. So this one, it might look like there's a lot of airflow, but really the main force of airflow will be under the coil, not these sides. There's a lot of holes here, obviously you can see. It's going to be, I think, about 320-degree coverage all the way around. On the side of the honeycomb airflow, you've got 2 holes here. These will be for your legs for your coil. They're not air holes. You've got 2 this side and also 2 this side. So depending which way your legs are facing, you undo this post and this post. Put your coil in. When you put the coil inside here, you need to have your coils that are sort of V-shaped like this, so it falls in easier, which I'll show you. This will be a Squonk RDA as well. The juice well inside here, I will say, is really, really deep. I did measure it earlier on my calipers. It's going to be between 7.5 and 8mm deep juice well. So really deep juice well. Got your little cutout groove here for your rod when you put the coil into place. I will quickly change it over and show you the squonk pin, which I've got here. So yeah, going to undo the 510 pin. So yeah, that's going to be a positive block with a nice big peaking insulator. So as you can see, the squonk pin will go here. When you squonk, the juice will just pour out the side here and here, saturating your cotton. This one will be really good for squonking, like I said, because of the deep juice well. 7.5 to 8mm juice well is a lot. I won't be using a squonker. I'm using it just pure as a dripper. So I'll put the fixed 510 pin back in. I did forget to show you in the packaging there will be a coil leg cutting tool, which will be this one. I forgot to show you in the packaging. This one will be a generic sort of coil leg cutting tool. The marker here is for 8mm. I be cutting my legs at 7.5mm, and I will always use my coiling tool, which I've got here. Today's build will be obviously with nature vape coils. I'm going to be using this one, the flat Clapton. It's going to be a 0.42 ohm. In the diameter with 3mm. It's going to be camphor wire, because I like camphor. So yeah, like I said, they recommend 8mm. I say myself personally 7.5. So get your coil, put it into 7.5 and cut the legs quickly. So look at this part here, see which way it's going to be. So I need to undo this grub screw and this grub screw. When you cut your coil, you need to put on a little rod and make sure these legs are at a slight V shape like this. At a V shape, it makes it easier to drop into those holes. Got to get the build deck. So you need to put one coil in this side, one leg and one leg this side. It is a bit fiddly at first, but if you cut those legs and you put it at a sort of V shape, it will fall in place straight away. Just hold it down with your finger and then tighten it all up. Once it's all tightened, get your rod, put it inside. As you can see, if you do 7.5mm, that will be exactly right for the height there. I'm going to move it over just slightly. This is a build deck. You could easily get a 3.5 in the diameter coil in here, maybe even a 4. I like 3mm in the diameter. Let's turn this on and see what it came out at. So yeah, that read the coil at a 0.45. Going to go up to say 18 watts with this one. Say 19, that'll do. Give it a few dry fires to bed it in. That's going quite nicely there. My coil's not quite in the centre. I need to try and turn it around just a little bit. That is fine. That for me is going nicely. Let it cool down or wick it up. As it's going to be Thunderhead Creations RDA, I use a cotton, which I've got here. So yeah, put it straight through. Got a slight issue there getting it up. Just get your scissors or your tweezers. Just lift it up slightly to pull it through, like so. Now this RDA, like I showed you, the juice well is really deep. You need a good centimetre overhanging from the base. And give it a nice fluff out. You can put a lot of cotton inside here because, like I said, it's going to be between a 7.5 and 8mm juice well, really deep. When you could do that, just put it straight down. Like I said, I'm going to use mine pure as a dripper, but if you're going to use it as a squonker, maybe a little bit less cotton, but that for me has been fine. Get some juice. The juice over my Medusa juice, blackcurrant lemonade. Because the airflow comes in at the top here and goes down at an angle downwards, It'd be really hard to flood this deck, I must say. Even as a squonker, if you over squonk it, I don't see you flooding this quite easy. This will hold a lot of juice. Leave it 19 watts. Just really, really saturate that juice, that cotton. Dripping everywhere. Sorry about that, guys. That is a really, really nice smell. Just tidy your cotton slightly. You don't want it overhanging and blocking those air holes. It's a bit messy. Just tidy it up slightly. Like so. But like I said, with this RDA, it's surprising because of all the amount of holes here and the sort of coverage. Like I said, it's probably about a 320-degree coverage of the coil. You'd think it'd be really airy, but because of the way it angles downwards, the majority of the airflow is going up under the coil. A little bit is coming out the side here and here, but not as much as you would think. Get the top cap. Put it on. Spin it around until it falls into place. Like so. Like I said, there's going to be 2 O-rings there to hold it. If I hold the actual top cap, those O-rings are holding it really nice and tight. I'm going to put my airflow to say halfway. And I'm going to change this now to 22 watts. 23. Have a quick vape. That is really, really nice airflow. Really smooth airflow as well, I must say. So yeah, that's going to be the new Blaze Solo RDA on Mike Vapes and Thunderhead Creations. Let's go to the top, have a vape, have a talk. So yeah, that's going to be a quick up close and personal with the new Blaze Solo RDA. This is that same build. It's settled down now to a 0.42, fire mine at 29 watts with my airflow halfway open, quick vape. And halfway open, a really, really smooth airflow. That is going to be a restricted direct along, not open. If I go all the way, totally. There's a more open direct along, but there's still a slight restriction there. Going to talk about that later on. But the airflow with this one, either halfway open or fully open, is really smooth. Get closer microphone. You might hear that, you might not. A really smooth airflow. That's because the airflow is coming in and going into those honeycomb sections, making it a really, really smooth airflow. I like mine about halfway open. It's been a really good vape for me. Gonna talk a few things about this one. Gonna talk about the build deck straight away. A lot of viewers watching this review will say that build deck is very recurve style. Mike Vapes himself has said it's a very recurve style build deck. It's not a bad thing. It works really, really well. That honeycomb airflow, it's about a 315 or 320 degree angle going around the coil. So there's a lot of airflow, and you think this will be a really open direct along. But as I said in the up close there, the airflow comes in at the side, down at an angle. The majority of the airflow goes straight down and up under the coil. Only a little bit of the airflow will go through the sides. So it looks like it should be really, really open direct along, but it's not. It's not too tightly restricted, but there is going to be a slight restriction there, fully open or halfway. Which for my style of vaping is fine. Been really enjoying it, but it is deceiving. You'll think with that airflow inside there, it's going to be really, really airy, and it's not. As I said there, this will come with a squonk pin, and that build deck, and the juice well is a really deep juice well. That's that same juice that I dripped in the up close. I've vaped this one now about 10 times, and it's still going strong. So yeah, that deep juice well with your cotton will hold a lot of juice, I must say. And the way the airflow has been designed, going down at the angle, even as a squonker, I think this one will be really, really hard to flood. You need to really squonk a bottle about 10 times to flood this one. It's a really nice one for squonking. And even for dripping, just drop a whole lot of juice in there and vape away for a while. It's been fine. Going on to the build deck, how you put the coils in there. Those 2 post screws are built into the honeycomb side airflow. It's a bit awkward at first when you first do it. Cut your coil at either 7.5 or 8mm legs, but have your legs going down at an angle like a V shape. Undo your glove screws, drop your coil straight in, and those legs will go straight into place. It may be a bit difficult for the first time, but after that you get used to it. I've rebuilt this one now 3 times with no issues. So yeah, it is a nice build deck, just a bit different where you install the coils. And the cotton of this one, put it straight through there. Like I showed you, you did a good centimetre overhang when you trim the cotton, because those juice wells are deep. You need a lot of cotton to go down there to touch the base. But yeah, it really works well. And as I showed you there, the squam pin, the juice will come up and go out the side into both of those chambers of the juice well. So it's been really well designed for a squonker RDA and also for just a normal dripping RDA. When I bought this one, and I did buy this one myself, I bought another accessory, which will be this one, the glass cap. Gonna try it for a minute. So yeah, this will be a glass cap. There's no mouthpiece, it's more like a chuff cap. So this can go on the device itself straight away. It will look like that. You can just turn it around, adjust the airflow. We'll try it with the glass cap. Really nice, I must say. I like that one. Some people like glass top caps or chuff caps. They say it gives you a nice, more clearer taste. I don't mind too much, either the stainless steel top cap or the glass cap. But yeah, that's how it will look. It's really nice, I must say. You can see your cotton. It's a nice way to see your cotton if it's getting dry, actually. With a glass cap, you can see, just drop more juice in there and off you go. I've tried that cap for about a few hours before. It doesn't get hot. It gets a bit warm now and again, but not hot. So it is nice. I will say that those 2 O-rings will hold it really well as well, with the glass cap or the metal cap. Gonna go back to the metal cap for a minute, because most people will buy this, will buy it with a metal cap. This one, you can buy it in several different colours, and I do believe you can buy the kit with the glass cap, or you can buy the glass cap separately, which I've got here in a separate container. But yeah, really nice. Airflow back to say halfway. And still, no more juice been dripped in this one. It's still going strong. I've taken maybe 25 puffs so far since that rebuild, and that juice is still saturated. So it will hold a lot of juice in that juice well. So yeah, let's talk about the flavour of the Blaze Solo RDA. For my style of vaping and my coils, normally my single coil RDAs I use a 0.4 to 0.5 ohm coil. This is a 0.45, it's a 0.42 now. That's giving me really good flavour that I would expect. This blackcurrant lemonade, really juicy. I'm getting a blackcurrant flavour and the lemonade, a real hint of the citrus as well. There's not a lot of coldness with this one from the juicer juice, just a little bit. But yeah, really nice flavour. I'd say this one easy will be 8.5 to 9 for flavour for a single coil RDA. So yeah, guys and girls, that's my thoughts and my opinions on the Blaze Solo RDA by Mike Vapes and Thunderhead Creations. So yeah, like I said earlier on, last month I did review the Blaze RTA. It is on the channel if you want to check it out. Today I reviewed the Blaze Solo RDA. Probably next month we'll do the Blaze Dual RDA. That's how it goes in this business. So yeah, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you're new to me, my name is Kieran. This is of course another vape channel, and I will see you all on the next one.